When we last left off, this lady was talking about how much stuff she could put in her butt. And in this episode, we put it to the test.
Welcome everyone to your very first workshop here at this retreat, Flirting 101.
Tiffany obsesses over Nigel, but she doesn't want to put all her eggs into one basket, so she decides that she's going to try and be open to meeting other guys. This Oompa Loompa asks if anybody needs help with flirting, and Usman just scoffs at her. Come on, Usman, what's your opening line? Hey, I'm international superstar Soja Boy. Why aren't you on your knees yet?
Actually, I wasn't here by myself because that seat was waiting for you.
Damn, that's actually pretty goddamn smooth. And we see Cortney get really jealous because she's the one that wants to get with Usman. That's the only boy that's allowed inside of Courtney. That doesn't sound right. So in the last episode, Usman said that he wants somebody to date him for him and not him because he's Soja Boy. So how does he introduce himself to this lady?
My name is Usman, but they call me Soja Boy.
Of course he says that he's a rapper called Soja Boy.
Not the American rapper.
Wow! That's the first time I ever heard him acknowledge that there was another rapper with the exact same name. He's like, I don't want to associate myself with the American rapper anymore because that dude's off selling AliExpress video game systems to people, calling it the Soulja Game Boy. And since he doesn't want people to know him as Soulja Boy, of course he has to talk about how he's a rapper. And Cassidy, the girl they sing with, asks if he would be willing to sing her a song.
I love you, my baby Cassidy.
And everybody hates the song, including us.
This song sucks.
Alright, I'm gonna make a song about Cassidy. You ready? Sorry, I'm not a really good song singer or rapper, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and do better than Usman. Alright, you ready? Yeah. Yo, check it. Her name is Cassidy, and she's like the only person I let inside of me is motherfucking D, and that's thee. Yes, me. Yo, you wanna know something? I'm looking at her titties. I love you, I love you, I love you. Alright, that was god awful. The Oompa Loompa said that Usman did a great job, but he didn't engage enough with the other lady. Because of course the guy who introduces himself as an international superstar is gonna make it all about himself. We get back to the speed dating, and then we are back with the birthmark, who's now seated with Great Value Rob. And she just keeps talking in her single head interview, or whatever that thing's called, about how she kissed a girl and she's so confused. So in the last episode, you asked a question that's, am I a lesbian? And here you're saying that you're attracted to men. Well, what is it? Are you either fully in the muff or are you not? I mean, obviously she's confused, but whatever. We don't need to follow a story about the birthmark being a confused person because she's attracted to this guy. She even said so. Discount Rob asked the birthmark, what's her dream job? And the birthmark replies back with, I'm doing my dream job. Dream job? I can't talk, man. But she says her dream job is doing fillers and Botox and all that shit. And then, oh man, what happens next is so weird.
Raise your eyebrows. Okay, and then frown. Make an angry face.
The birthmark starts talking to Discount Rob about his wrinkles and what he needs to get fixed up. God, that would be like a bodybuilder or somebody who trains people at the gym to come up and be like, hey yo, your face is fat. You want to start working out? Look at those weird shoulders. What the hell? Why are you fat on the top side but skinny on the bottom? What the f*** are you, a muffin?
So if you want to wear your wrinkles, fine.
It just feels a little offensive because she's all pointing out where his wrinkles are. And this dude's like, what? Less than 30 years old? He doesn't have to worry about any of that shit. Trust me, I think he'd rather have movement in his face than lose one goddamn wrinkle.
If I'm honest, he could use a little Botox.
Oh God, is that what happens when you start doing Botox and fillers? You just start looking at other people like, what can I fix on them? Oh, you have a weird face. I bet she's looking at me like, oh God, you need so much work done. And I'm like, no thank you. I like using both sides of my lips. We're back to Flirting 101 and Cortney is about to flirt with the guy with the red shirt. You know, if this was the Star Trek Enterprise, he would be the first to die. Never date anybody who's wearing a red shirt, unless if it's Christmas. Alright, this is them flirting. And that's all there is. It's awkward, it's silent, it's a little cringy.
Honestly, she seems very genuine.
Oh God, is Colt interested in Cortney? And now we're back to hot tub speed dating. Because 90 Day just loves giving us whiplash, throwing us into one scenario, and then before that even gets finished, it throws us into a whole nother scenario. Tim is seated with Miss No Booty, and he starts talking about his age and how insecure he feels, and Miss No Booty replies with a,
Not at all. I was just dating a 55-year-old back in college.
damn! Miss No Booty is a gold digger? And an anal adventurer? I mean, I don't really care if she likes anal, you know, who am I to kink shame, you know? But she's also a slut. Now it's time for Tim to go in the hot tub with Jennifer. What could go wrong?
It's so disrespectful. I don't even want to look at him.
Jennifer keeps talking about how Tim is being disrespectful all the time. Tim, he almost falls into the hot tub. He kind of does a little slipperoni, and then he splashes Jennifer, which would be the only time that he actually got her wet.
I mean, there's an empty one. You can just jump in.
Weren't you just talking about Tim being disrespectful? And now you talk about, hey, you could just right on off. Tim tries to patch things up with her, and then she asks if he remembers some of the things he says.
We both say some bad things. Stop.
So respectful!
I'm sorry.
Jennifer then gets out of the hot tub, and I believe that's Tim winning this battle. Back to Flirting 101. So now the Oompa Loompa takes the two biggest people on the show and puts them together to try and flirt. And Colty bombs it. He starts talking about her piercings and tattoos and asks if she's into that sort of stuff. And she's like, what sort of stuff? And he's like, you know, piercings.
Like a nose or like a nipple or something.
Don't ever say that to nobody.
Is that a double negative I hear? So tell it to everyone!
I feel like Lexi and I have some kind of connection.
What goddamn connection? Because it just seemed like she just shut you the hell down, but then she was playing nice because she knew she was on camera. There's no connection there, Colt.
I actually kind of like Cortney.
Oh, okay then. I mean, you're part-time homeless, jobless. No, you're not even part-time, you're full-time homeless and jobless. And she is a self-admitted gold digger. Now they put Carlo with Tiffany, and it's kind of cute. They really get along together. Their flirting is probably the best out of everybody there. Why can't we see Littleface flirt? I would die to see Littleface try and flirt. So they were both raised in New Jersey, and they get along magnificently. And then the Oompa Loompa asked them,
What would it take to get the number or to the first date?
Carlo, who is an S away from Carlos, asks if she's willing to go on a date with him, and Tiffany says yes. So now they have an awesome date planned. Fuck you, Nigel. Go back to the wild thornberries. Tiffany seems really happy about this. So we get to watch how Tiffany gets her groove back.
I definitely still have my eye on Rocky.
Who the hell is Rocky? Oh, Nigel. Alright, sorry. I keep calling him Nigel that I forgot that's not his real name.
And now that you guys have all gained some more flirting skills, I want you to go out tonight and apply them.
What? Wait, who gained flirting skills? I don't think I gained shit watching this. Okay, let me try what I just learned. Y'all ready? This is gonna be Dee-man Johnson Flirting 101. And let's go. Hey, Dee-man here. Nice to meet you. Tell me about them titty piercings. Do you like reality TV shows? No? Get the f*** out of here! I can speak 3 languages. Unfortunately, one of them is Klingon. Making YouTube videos is hard, but not as hard as I get when I see you. I'm married and my wife will kill both of us, so get away from me right now! Oh God, she's coming! Run! I'm really happy I don't have to worry about flirting anymore, because honestly, I don't have it in me. So now Jennifer makes Tim feel super awkward that Tim just decides to leave. God, you couldn't even last 2 minutes with him? How f***ing weak are you, Jennifer? You know what? Oh, shit. I could just go on and on about Jennifer, but I feel like I said enough about her in the last video, and I just don't want to be repeating myself over and over and over. Jennifer is a vile, evil succubus, and of course she's wearing red because she's related to the goddamn devil. And that's where we're gonna end today, because, oh man, this show's way too long, so I'm just gonna do 30-minute increments. Join us tomorrow as we see more hot tub dating and Tiffany going on a date with Carlo, who is just one S away from Carlos. Alright guys, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and don't forget that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what. Are y'all enjoying the second episode? I will say one thing, I do think this second episode is by far better than the first episode, because in the first episode all they did was rehash all the people that we already knew. And this time, we're actually seeing stuff happen. About damn time. Oh yeah, next time we also see Miss No Booty flirt with Rob. And she starts showing him how much stuff she can actually put in that butt.